Well, hello everybody, welcome back to another Forex market analysis session. My name is Alexander Nikitin. I'm a professional trader and a programmer as well. And in today's video, I will talk about the secret to swing identification. I have recorded pretty many swing identification videos, but this video will be special. It explains a very simple way of identifying swings, and this way of identification is objective, rule-based, and it is based on basic knowledge of technical analysis. So mostly I will talk about the basics today. You may think that basics are only needed for newbies, but that's not so. Everybody needs basics. If you become a professional trader, you just when you review those basic concepts, you just have a better understanding of them. So, and that will elevate you to a higher level of success. I bet that the things I'm going to discuss today, you either never heard about them, or if you heard about those things, you never thought that they could be applied this way. Okay, so what are those things that I'm going to discuss? I'm going to discuss the foundation of technical analysis. It is known that the founder of technical analysis was Charles Henry Doe, I suppose, was his full name. Okay, he lived in 19th century from 1850 to 1902, something like this. And he was the founder of Wall Street Journal. He also was the founder with his friend of Dow Jones Index, and he also was a founder of Dow theory. And we will discuss the Dow theory today. Okay, so the best way of explaining those concepts of technical analysis was provided by Jack Schwager, to my mind, in his book Technical Analysis. So he says that there are four main truths of technical analysis. The first one is that price includes everything. The second one is that prices move in trend. The third one is that trends will most likely to continue until we get the sign of reversal. And number four is that history repeats itself. There is also the truth number 5, that trends have fractal nature, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, let's consider the number 2 and number 3, that price moves in trends and that the trend most likely will continue until it gives us a sign of reversal. So what are the characteristics of a trend according to according to Dow theory? Charles Doe says that a trend is a progress. So we should have peaks and we should have highs that violate that peak. Actually, he was talking about the number of higher highs followed by higher lows. So if you see that zigzagging formation, odds are in the favor that we will have a continuation. And because the trend is a tendency of price to move in one direction, we will have that further and further and further. So every time the next peak will be higher than the previous peak, and the next valley will be higher than the previous valley, like this. So this is called a trend. And what is actually the sign of reversal? The sign of reversal is the price action that breaks the series. Instead of higher low, we have a lower low. Just compare them. This one is lower than that. So this means that previous uptrend, let me mark it with this line, red, has stopped. It doesn't automatically mean that you have started a downtrend like this, because you need the minimum requirement. It is initial high, initial low, lower high and lower low, just a confirmation. But it means only that previous uptrend has stopped. We can have a continuation to the upside, but this movement should be considered as a new uptrend. It is not the continuation of previous uptrend, but it is a new uptrend to the upside. Okay, so I just explained to you what is the trending nature of price and what is that concept that the price will move in one direction until it shows the sign of reversal. Okay, let's continue, and now let's discuss the fractal nature of the market. What is the fractal nature? Fractal nature means that, as Dow Jones says, that minor trends constitute intermediate trends, and intermediate trends constitute the major trends. So let me show you. Let's suppose this is an upswing of a major trend, and this major trend of course consists of the swings of minor trend, and every not minor but intermediate, and every intermediate swing consists of minor trends like this. So this is called the fractal nature. So how those swings are identified according to Dow theory? It is simple as this. You have a minor trend. It is a series of higher valleys. So once you get a lower valley like this means that this upswing has ended and downswing has started. Once the downswing has started, then you should look at the highs. You should have a series of lower peaks, and once this sequence is broken like this, yes, this means that downswing has ended and upswing has started. At the ages of Dow Jones, of Charles Dow, we actually didn't have those bars. We had lines. That's why those peaks and valleys are should be applicable to lines. So if we want to be precise, we should use our line chart to identify swing. Okay, let's draw some random swing, it doesn't matter, like this. So you can see it consists of highs followed by lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This one is the last, like this. And then we have a lower low, like this, yes? Then we continue to the downside until we break it here to the upside, like this. So just pay attention to every turn. This one is here, it is lower than the previous. So the previous higher low is here, so we continue. Then we move to the downside, we don't break any, we continue. Okay, and then we do break this minor low. So this is the swing to the downside. Then we break this minor high. Yes, this is the swing to the upside. Then we break this minor low. This is the swing to the downside. Then we break this minor low as well, minor high as well. Let me zoom it in for you to see. This is a minor high, like this. This is the end of previous downtrend and the beginning of an uptrend. This is minor high. Here it is. We've broken it. Okay, we have the swing to the upside. Then we break this low, and this means that we have a swing to the downside, swing to the upside, swing to the downside. Very fast, very objective. Nothing is needed. No weird swing identification algorithms are needed. Swing to the downside, going next. Because this movement is straight, this one doesn't break any highs, so we continue here. Okay, let us see. This is almost horizontal, but slightly moves to the upside, so this means it is a high. If it is a high, then we'll break it here. You see it? Then we go lower. We go here, break the low, break the high, break the low, the high, and then we break the low here, this way. Okay, so after you have done these major swings, you have drawn the core of the swing. You see them? It is obviously an uptrend, so we will most likely continue to the upside. You just switch to your favorite charting package, maybe this, and unite those highs and lows. This is the beginning, this should be the end. The end of an upswing is typically the highest high. The beginning of downswing is typically the lowest low or the highest low, and the end of it is the lowest low. Just adjust your highs. Once you know where it should end, it is actually the nearest extreme to what you have drawn. This is the adjustment, like this to this and to this. Okay, so let us see if we have some patterns. You can use it as Elliott wave trading, just count these waves. One movement is one wave, so 1 2 3 4 5 blah blah blah, 1 2 3 extended waves, whatever waves, correction waves. So I just trade advanced patterns. That's why I analyze the most recent swing, after which I am looking for a complex pullback. Here it is, the swing, X to A movement, should be only one swing, should be only one line as it is drawn according to the swing identification algorithm. Then B point is the retracement, the first retracement, C point is the second, and because of B point is deep, we have a butterfly advanced formation with the entry of 127. So if you trade butterfly advanced formation, if you have backtested them and you found them pretty interesting, here is the opportunity for you. Let me show you how it should be traded, at least to my rules. So you stretch your Fibonacci's, you measure your take profit, the first take profit range, like this. Yes, and then you use this for your stop placement, so you have at least 1 to 1. This is your stop, this is your target 1, target 2. You see that? Okay, hope you like this. Let's go further. Maybe we have something else. I see something that resembles a cipher advanced formation. Let me just check it. Delete these lines. So the cipher advanced formation, we first need the zigzagging thing like this. X to A to B is correct. C is very deep. D is here. C is very large. The rule for cipher says that we should not have a candle close above 1414. So if we switch to close, if we measure the highest close, it is 1451. It is more than 1414. That's why this cipher is invalid. This is not a valid cipher. But if we had those closes lower, then it would be a valid cipher pattern. Okay, what else we can have? We can have it this way. If it goes this way, you take the X to A as impulse leg. It should be one movement, one leg. Then you have your B point. It is 713. It is Gottlieb pattern. C point and D point is this. The Gottlieb pattern has the same entry as the butterfly formation. It is A to B extension AB extension. So if price goes higher, then this would be a very nice selling opportunity. Okay, so let us see the performance of the swing identification algorithm. To do that, let's go to my profile page. I've been posting those ideas pretty long enough. Public profile maybe. Let's go hitting some play buttons to the ideas I have posted. What is this? New Zealand dollar 60 minute. Okay, it needs some time to load. The wheel is spinning. It is still valid, but we have a lower low here. This means that it is possibly a godly pattern, not a bad pattern now. Pound Aussie, the same swing identification algorithm. Wonderful winner. Wow, it was touch and go, just boom, and it went to the downside. That was cool. 2 target winner. Pound yen, invalidated the C point violation. Let's go next. The CHF JPY, Swiss yen. Wow, 2 target winner. The first is somewhere near B point, the second is somewhere near C point, but they are actually A to D, 61A and 382. Let's go to New Zealand yen. Wow, this movement was a 2 target winner, like this. This decline is the 61A of that A to D. AUD CHF cipher pattern actually did move to the upside, but guys, we didn't hit the entry point, so it was invalidated before we could do something. Pound dollar 15 minute. It started earlier. The pattern was invalidated, so we didn't enter. Let's go next. Pound Canadian. Pretty many ideas. Very transparent. Still active. It is still in play. If price goes higher, then the sell position should be triggered. Very transparent because the charts are posted in advance, and only then you play the button and know and see the future, what happens. Okay, slightly exceeded X, but I don't think we hit the 113 because it is just a few pips below X, and that was a winner. My stop is 113 in godlies and bets and ciphers. So wonderful, same opportunity here, slightly exceeded X, just a few pips below X, and then went to the upside. Wonderful winner. Oh, this is my shame. This was a winner. This was a winner, and look at this last thing. You see this spike, and you see the spike to the downside. After I have posted that, I then measured that price action, and I found out that this spike already hit the targets. So I have posted the trade that already played. So it was a loser to me. Market punished me for this mistake. I just entered the trade that already was a loser or a winner. Okay, that's why I had a loser. And this one is pure loser. This is objectively, this is the first loser if we don't disregard this mistake. But let's count it is the second loser. Okay, what is this? Australian Swissy. Wonderful, wonderful playing. Boom. Exactly as predicted. Pound dollar. Oh, I love this trade. I remember it. It was touch and go. You see, touched the trade with the spike to the downside and then went to the upside. You know, guys, I don't know the future. I don't have the crystal ball. When I post my charts, the market is in this condition, so I don't see further bars. Nobody sees them. But as time goes by, August 10, you can see that as time goes by, new bars appear, and this leads to either conflict to my idea or it supports my idea. So you see another winner here, New Zealand CHF. It started moving to the upside. I thought it was it is a loser. Yes, it moved, but it didn't hit my take profit by a few pips. I suppose, yes, it missed a few pips and then it was a loser. Actually, it is the second, objectively it is the second loser, but if we count that mistake that I made, so it is the third loser out of all the trades that I have demonstrated here. Okay, the triggered here, pattern triggered at D point and then went to the upside. We hit targets before we reversed, and that is pound New Zealand. I think it is running right now, still running. Oh no, it means already hit the second target. The C point retest is usually the second target. Okay, so now you have witnessed with your own eyes the power of this approach with the swing identification algorithm that I use. Okay, so here's my trade. This is the pound New Zealand trade that I was talking about. After I have identified the swings, what I do actually, if you want to know my full analysis routine, I go and then I press A on my keyboard. Then I click to potential C, stretch to potential X, and the pattern is drawn. That's it. Once again, press A from potential C to potential X, and the pattern is drawn. And because of this combination of ratios, I know that I have the highest probability of success. That is somewhere around 70 to 80% that I will win. Sometimes there are periods when I have 60% of winners, but mostly it is a bit high. So New Zealand dollar is right now in front of your eyes. I have that small small position to open, just to risk few dollars, $4 to generate and $7 to generate as well, risking only $5. So just small positions to trade that. Well, that's it about the secret to the swing identification. Hope you like that. If so, just show your comments, show your feelings in comments, say if you like this or not. If you wish to get my software, if you want to learn more about the patterns I trade, you are welcome to visit my website. It is www.ps-software.net, and you can see the software that I have created, the one I just demonstrated to you, and you can also see the absolutely free and the most detailed explanation of the patterns on the web that is available for free. So it includes the pattern identification, pattern execution, and pattern trade management. And also you will have my own tips on that. Okay, and you can also see the performance of my software. Here are some videos of how the software identifies the setups. Okay, hope you like this. If so, give me a thumbs up, share this video on social media, write your comments, and if you guys like these kind of videos, I will record more. I have some other ideas to share with you, some secrets to share with you, and they are also mostly connected with the things that everybody knows, but nobody is thinking that those well-known features could be applied this way. Until then, good luck, good trading, hope to see you soon.